Hey, hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? New account, who dis? Jill, Squirrel, Rock Jam, Tony, Crystal. You guys are up late. So, concert was great. We had a really good time. Um, one of the bands I didn't like 20 years ago, I still don't like them, which was Skillet. Not my cup of tea. So, but Theory of a Dead Man was amazing. They were so good. I cried like 5 times. I couldn't stop crying. Every time they played a song that was like me and Brad, I just cried. It was pretty bad. Sage is like, "Mom, stop crying." I said, "I know." She ended up crying too. So what's up, Rock? So I know it's really late. So there's a couple of things that I heard when I was gone that kind of need to be discussed. And I didn't want to wait till the morning because I don't want these lies to continue. And I know that Brittany J is live, and some of it I've heard has to do with her panel. And it's really disheartening, the lies that I'm hearing and the real life shit that I'm hearing. And I heard that my life was threatened, my channel was threatened, all because I was on Granny's Watching today. I don't really understand the correlation between being on someone's panel and somebody threatening to take my channel, which I don't do anything wrong, but there's a lot of lies being said. PB and J, that's what I'm saying, a lot, and it's wrong. Now, I have not listened, in all fairness, I haven't listened to all of it yet, but I'm going to go through some of it with you guys. But I am going to address some of the lies that I know that I've heard. First and foremost, I heard that someone threatened me and said they were going to take my channel or they were going to shut me down. Now, I haven't heard all of it. I think it happened on TT's panel, not on Brittany's panel. So I can't say for sure. But what I also heard, that I heard with my own ears, was somebody threatening Granny, saying, "Oh, that bitch just waits. I'm going to get her." Oh, so now real life is perfectly fine because somebody talks about you on the internet. Now we're just going to go real life. Didn't we just go through this with Aileen and Queen Beek's community? I'm pretty sure we just went through this, but I guess nobody listens. I even had voices come on panel bitching about Aileen going real life. Then I heard she blamed me. The fuck do I have to do with it? But I'll get to that. So now all of a sudden, Voices is in chats and saying herself that it's perfectly fine to go real life because that's what her friends do. So why not? Okay. So then, not on Brits. Okay, then it was on TT's. Then one of the things I heard, which really drove me nuts, was Voices lying on Brittany J's panel. Now, again, I have not heard it yet. We are going to watch some of it. I only got to watch about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I decided to go live. I was listening to while I was, going to the bathroom, and I was going to take off my makeup, and I'm like, you know what, let me just go on camera because everyone's bitching I'm never on camera anymore. So, yeah, stop going real life. I also want to say I gave Voices more chances than she ever deserved. I never did a fucking thing to her, especially this time. I let her back in my chat. Everyone was nice to her. Whistle down. Jen's my friend, and I did a lot of it for Whistle Down, but it's a chat. I don't have a problem with you coming in my chat, even if you don't like me. If you're respectful, then it's fine. But I opened my chat to her with open arms. When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, Voices called me and we talked for a while. And obviously, I'm not going to release the contents of that conversation, but she knows. And we talked and everything was fine. And then when she comes on my panel yelling at Aileen, calling me a stupid bitch. Okay, that was your last straw. Done. Done. And that's it. I'm done with her. I'm going to tell her the same thing that I tell Morbid. Nobody is going to disrespect me. You don't have to like me. You can talk shit about me. You can say whatever you want about me. Like I heard TT said today that I'm a cancer faker. Okay. You can have my cancer, TT. But someone else in Brittany's chat, some Dawn K, like bitching at me. Bitch, I don't even know who the fuck you are. And you cannot like me. I'm totally okay with it. But kind of would be nice if I even knew who you were. But I have no idea who she is. But she was bitching in Brittany's chat to me about Voices, how horrible I am to Voices. And again, I have never done anything to Voices. Voices can't say the same, but I have never done anything. But being a New Yorker, I am very, very big on respect. And I'm not going to let anybody disrespect me the way she's done, more times than one. So I know she is PB. I noticed that today. I'm just saying. Thank you, Sherry Ann. I'm just saying that, I don't even know who this person is. And when I'm on camera, I have a hard time looking at chat. So I apologize. So, because I moved my camera now too. That's why you see me looking over there. I'm looking at you guys. So, so everyone is like, oh my God, what you did to Voices. All right, let's back up. One, people don't have to like me. I don't expect everyone to like me. I don't want everyone to like me, and I don't need everyone to like me. But if you're going to hate me for the right reasons. And believe me, I'm not liked by everybody, and I'm okay with that. But hate me for the right reasons. Don't hate me for some petty bullshit that I don't even know anything about, or lies that somebody tells you. So Granny had called me this morning and we were talking, and she decided that someone sent her this article that Voices was named in. And she read it to me and she sent it to me. And I was like, damn. And it was clear that the mother decided that Voices was a horrible person and wanted to air her views out. So someone sent it to Granny, and I said, damn, that's pretty intense. We all know that if it was reversed and it was Granny, Voices would have aired it tenfold, and so would everybody else in that whole community. Granny just happened to get it first. It was not anything she dug up. It was not anything that was doxing. Granny did what any other creator would have done if she got it first. And if you don't think that Queen Bee would have grabbed that and aired it immediately if she had it, you're sadly mistaken, because you know damn well she would have. So Granny said, I'm going to go live with it. People have a right to know. And she's right. People do have a right to know, because Voices is running around about this case. And here's the mom saying, you should not be on this case. And you badmouthed my family, and you did this, you did that. So then Granny tried very, very hard to not make the case, to not talk about the case and only talk about voices. Well, talking about voices bores me really fucking quickly. So I started looking up the case. Granny never, at no point did Granny ever contact the family that I know of. And I think if she did, she would have told me. But she never contacted the family. And to be honest with you, I never even knew her to contact the family. Like, she's not one that contacts families. So then I started looking at the case. And we started seeing who Angela was and all this stuff. And in the interim, a video was made from this family. Well, we know, and it was blaming YouTube, meaning geared at Granny. Then, I'm trying to do this in chronological order. And then we were talking about it. And I think that's when I started looking up the case. Then we get a second video. And what we learned in the second video is that Voices is calling this stepmother and telling her what to say on a video. So Voices can upload it and play it. What I heard on Brittany J's, correct me if I'm wrong, but what I heard on Brittany J's was basically Voices blaming Granny for what Voices was doing. And I say that because Granny didn't reach out to anybody. Granny wasn't causing drama. She wasn't doing anything. But Voices was. Voices was the one that was contacting with these ridiculous fucking videos. If you're an advocate, a true advocate, the last thing you're going to do is cause drama with the people that you're advocating for. The last thing you're going to do is get them involved in YouTube drama so you look better or so you think you look better. That's all Granny was pointing out. Granny has no desire to contact the family. She has no desire to deal with the family. She has, welcome burrito, she has no desire to burn anybody. You know, one thing I do know about Jess, and it's a lot like me, she defends herself. She's not up there, bringing drama to the family. She never did. I was up there almost the entire time. Whatever her and Voices and TT and all of them have going on with each other, that has nothing to do with me at all. Sitting on someone's panel that you don't like doesn't mean that you have a right to now come after me or come after my real life or come after my business or whatever, or Granny for that matter. So for an advocate who's always claiming that they're so righteous, why did you threaten? And why are you sitting with people that are threatening? Hey, Angela, thank you. Why are you sitting with people that are threatening to go real life? Why is that okay? And to be honest with you, I'm so sick and tired of all of this real life shit. It's not okay for one, but it's okay for you. It's not okay for this one to do it, but it's okay for you to do it. No, it's wrong. Somebody is allowed to go on a panel, and this goes across the board. Someone is allowed to go on a panel and not like you. Someone is allowed to go on a panel and tell people what's really going on. What's not okay? I'll tell you what's not okay. What's not okay is contacting someone's family, contacting someone's mother, bringing up their history of a child's death, a husband's death, a medical history. But you can't use mental illness as an excuse of why you go real life. A true creator doesn't get involved with their subscribers. They kind of blow off their subscribers. Some of us made the mistake very, very early on of connecting with our subscribers. Biggest mistake I ever made. I should have kept it 100% professional and never gotten serious and never got friendly with subscribers. That's how you get bigger. But for some reason in the karma community, we all seem to have made that big mistake of getting close with subscribers. But people are taking it way too far. It's not right to threaten someone's real life. I know that there are people that constantly shut down Natasha Cooper's channel. For what reason? I don't know. Same people take away Molly's channel. That's not okay. It's not okay no matter who the fuck you are. YouTube is not a forever thing. Nobody's lasting forever on YouTube. This sector of YouTube, none of us will ever make it big if we stay in this sector. I've seen people with 1,000 subs have Amazon lists, which personally I think is absolutely asinine. But it's up to them. You know, I'm not the one buying it for them. I've seen scammers accuse others of being scammers and threaten to take their channel. I've seen people who decide that, oh, they don't like you, so they're going to take your channel without thinking of any repercussions just because someone talks shit about you on the internet. Come on, really? Now, I know that I think differently than a lot, but my attitude is the more people that talk about, that bash my business, free advertisement. Because somebody out of 5 people that bash it, you know, like just haters, well, one might be curious and be like, you know what? I'm going to try it. And I've had those. Well, I heard about you because this one was bashing you and I love candles, so I wanted to try it myself. Okay. And I really have gotten a bunch of business from that. So I don't mind when people, to my feeling is, as long as you're talking, I don't care if it's good or bad. As long as you're talking, as long as you're getting the name out there. Would it be better if they were all good? Of course. But I have a great product. I know I do. I've perfected it over the years. So if people want to talk smack, be my guest, because they've never even bought a candle to speak smack on. But I'm getting off track. My point is, I know not everybody thinks like I do. I know a lot of people can't handle people talking about them or whatever. My point being is, just because someone talks about you doesn't mean that that they deserve to be done, like I heard, or that they deserve to have someone call their family or their husband's job or their job or whatever. Just because you may not have a life or you may not have bills to pay, some of us do. And, you know, I was saying to Jess earlier, am I like one of the few that really live on my own and don't live like in a trailer that my mom owns? She's like, yeah, I think so. And we're talking creators in this sector. A lot of creators in this sector live with their parents. A lot of creators in this sector live in trailers that were owned by their family and they don't pay for it. A lot of people in this sector have homes that their husbands pay for. So what I see is many, many creators in this sector have nothing to lose. Because if they lose their channel, their husband pays the bills. If they lose their channel, their rent's already paid for. That's why sometimes they'll need an electric bill paid. You know, not that I expect my haters to care, because I really don't, but I raise kids all by myself. I pay for a house all by myself. I don't have any family that lives near here. I have successfully been able to stay home with my children and raise them on my own since 2013. I haven't been on YouTube that long. But since 2013, I left a very good high-paying job to be home with my kids because I didn't want to miss anything. So in 2018, when I came back to YouTube, things were different, very different. But I was afforded the luxury of building a channel. And I was working full-time. I was working from home, but I was working full-time, and YouTube was extra. When I got fired, I was kind of screwed. I had 2 days to figure out what the fuck I was going to do. So I started a business, still had YouTube. So my point being, I'm not one of these people that if I did lose my channel, the only person that it's going to truly hurt is my kid. That's it. And I say kid because there's only one here. The other two are away at college. But it would hurt my son. My son is an innocent party in this. Now, if I lost my channel, what am I going to do? I'm going to go get a fucking job full-time. That'll, make up the difference. And I'm perfectly fine with that. But my kid likes me home. My kid likes me being home. That, if he needs anything, I'm here. If he has a game, I'm there. If he needs a ride to the gym or something, I'm here. So, or even if he's got something going on at school and he needs me, he can call me. Yes, I'll come do it. Or I'll come bring it or whatever. So the only person that people would hurt is my children. So I don't understand why someone would do that just because you don't like me or something. And I'm saying this because it's not just me. I'm saying this across the board. If you go after a housewife, yeah, it may not be that big of a deal on her channel, but what about our children that like her home? It's a rough market out there, no joke. And a lot of people in this sector don't have college degrees. I am not one of them because I do. But a lot of people don't have college degrees. They don't have the luxury of being able to go get a good job if they need to. So why are so many people fucking with that? Why can't people just accept the fact that somebody doesn't like them on the internet and move the fuck on? Why do they have to worry about somebody's going to try to shut their channel down, or somebody is going to call their husband, or someone's going to call their husband's job or their father's job or their record or this, or why? Why can't, are we not grown adults? Is there a reason why people just can't fucking be adults? I don't understand it. I really, truly don't. This cancel culture stuff has got to stop. It really does. Who is living in a lot of people. Hey, Whistledown. That's true. If you tell an employee you have cancer, they won't hire you because they know you're sick. It's a catch-22. That's a good point. To be honest with you, I forgot about that. I did. I couldn't get a regular job for the next few months because I have cancer. What would you like me to do? Now, if push came to shove, would I find a way? Of course, but I shouldn't have to worry about my channel's going to be taken down or somebody's threatening me because they don't like me or they don't like something I said. Now, if I went into their real life, that's something different. If I was calling their husband or their parents or whatever, I totally get that. But I'm not doing any, I don't fuck with people's real lives. So nobody should fuck with mine. And I'm not saying anyone has, I'm not saying anyone's going to, I'm saying in general. And from what I heard today, from what I'm hearing, everyone thinks it's perfectly acceptable to fuck with people's lives, and it's got to stop. It has to fucking stop. And a lot of it is coming from some of these new people that I'm hearing about. And I know Granny's worried because she was threatened. And I just don't know why people can't just fight fire with fire. You know, like honestly, just someone talks shit about you, talk shit about them back. Half the time, don't even bother. And I tell Granny that every day. Don't even fucking bother with these people. You know, like I said, I could go live for the comment I heard about someone called me a fake cancer or whatever. Bitch, sit down. Like ignorance like that is not even worth fighting with. And that's what I tell her. I have no desire to listen to ignorance. I have no desire to fight with ignorance. Just say whatever you want about me. I'm okay with it. And because I know the truth. And honestly, that's all that fucking matters. So, and, you know, obviously my subs and stuff, but I mean, outside of that. So, another thing that needs to be cleared up, and I'm sorry if I'm like boring you guys, but another thing that needs to be cleared up is stuff that I heard on Brittany's channel, which I'm going to play so you guys, so I can go through the timeline of all of Voice's lies about the panel today. So, ceasefire on all of the real life bullshit. I agree. Jill, that's how I feel. Yeah, see, a lot of people say they didn't know. I'm sorry. I was diagnosed with on November 2nd, I was diagnosed with stage 1B, invasive ductal carcinoma. I have lumpectomy scheduled for the 12th. I don't know if I need chemo yet. Hopefully I don't. But everything is going well. I'm not dying. I don't need a double mastectomy. Like everything is going really well. Throughout, I've had a completely positive attitude, which many people can't understand. But I've had a very calm, mellow attitude because it is what it is. There's nothing I could do to change it. You know, like I said, I'm not dying. We did all the testing, genetic testing, came back all negative. So it's very well could, and they know it's feeding it. It's a very simple process. Is it cancer? Yes. Am I dying? No. Do I need to freak out? Absolutely not. I said from day one, I'm not going to freak out until there's a reason to freak out. I got no reason to freak out. Everything is going perfectly smooth as it can be. And that's what I always wanted. Hey, Irish. And that's what I always wanted. Exactly. Turn off the hormones. I'll have to take medicine for 5 years and I'll be fine. Hopefully. And if not, oh well, I lived a good life. I got a good tattoo. Boop. There you go. There's a tattoo I got. I hope you guys can see it. I didn't make my bed. My room's a mess behind me. So that's why I used whatchamacallit. I have my green screen's not up. So yeah, and I have a channel for it. My channel for breast cancer is A Perplexed Journey. And that follows my entire thing. I know that's because Book is outside. That's why, because Book is outside. Yeah, nothing is genetic. And again, let you guys know everything on my third channel, which is this Perplex Journey. I have like 9 channels actually. So, all right. So that's that. The other thing I want to address, which you're going to hear is, or I don't know which panel it was on, if it was here or over on TT's, but I heard voices say that I went on Granny's panel, or I did the Aileen panel because I was making up the $900, blah, blah, blah. Okay. For the umpteenth time, I'm going to make this as clear as fucking day. So there's no confusion. So there's no mistake. The reason why I had Aileen on panel is because Queen Bee lied about me and I wanted to straighten it out. Queen Bee blamed me for somebody unaliving themselves or trying to unalive themselves. You bet your sweet bottom dollar fucking ass that I was going to correct that. Nobody is going to put blame on me for someone taking shitloads of pills and unaliving themselves and ending up in the hospital. No, you're not putting that on me. That is why Aileen came on panel. That was one of the lies that I heard for myself. I just didn't remember. It was a clip, and I'm not sure which panel it came from. But yeah, that's why she was on panel with me. That's why I did the panel. So why Voices thinks that it was just to make up money, I don't think like that. If that's how I thought, I would have gone live about Betty every single day of my life. But I don't roll like that. You know, is this my job? Yes, but I will never, ever sell myself short for $1. It'll never fucking happen. Not then, not now, not ever. I would rather have less money and know that I can look in a mirror every day. I would rather make less and know that I don't have to deal with, oh my God, I'm bullying someone or someone unalive themselves or whatever. So Voices, I don't know what your plan was or why you're lying about me, but we're going to put an end to it. Because again, I've never done a fucking thing to you. Like, honestly, I've been nothing but nice to you. You burned it, not me. I walk away 100% with a clear conscience. You and Morbid are in the same category with me. I walk away with a completely clean conscience. We made up. We fought in the past. We made up. I gave you a chance. I had your back and you burned me. That's it. I'm done. But for you to continually lie about me and lie about other things like Jess and the panel today, that's where I have a fucking serious problem. And I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to bitch at you, but I am going to straighten out the lies that you're telling about me and others. Okay? So, here we go.
Use this family. I didn't see this. I heard this on TT's panel earlier. But go get hold on one second. Go get your phone and come lay on the couch behind me. I can't lay on the couch. I didn't see this myself, so y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard this when
I mean, I couldn't. It was just one what the fuck after the other. And I cannot say thank you enough to you, to the rest of the community, TT, Kim and Crafton, Tia Dash, you, Don K. Immediately, when it got sent to me, I immediately started sending it out, asking, what can I do to get this to stop? Well, what do we need to do?
It's horrible. I mean,
what do we have to do? How does this have to happen? What do I need to do? Do I need to go fall on a sword, Do we need to super chat, or what do we need to do? Because today was not the day to do this.
The only person that was starting drama today was Voices. The only person that had to deal with the family was Voices. Nobody else.
Oh, you want to see my nails? All right, there you go, Kern.
See, hers aren't half done like mine. Like
I don't do, mine just grow. Mine just grow. They're my own. Until there's actual evidence to prove a crime.
I can't see it. I'm not on StreamYards. So I guess somebody's fucking with my likes. Oh, my thumb ups. I could turn it off. Yours says 64. Hold on. Let me check. No, I have 78. Yep. Yeah, it's only 78. Hit that thumb up. Get your eyes checked, Tony.
That family is not eligible for a victim's advocate. Once there's charges. No, the case is Katie Ferguson, and we can talk about it. Katie Ferguson. No, she didn't. Moi. No, she didn't. I blocked her after her being abusive towards.
Why, you don't even know. Okay, I want to just say this, and I'll let you have your piece. First of all, why you can stay out of my chat. You're not welcome here. You will never be welcome in my chat. Secondly, don't come trying to speak on something that you know absolutely nothing about. Moi, you only know about what you know because you heard from Granny. Voices has been dealing with this situation for quite some time now. And I'm pretty sure she don't need you to come tell her.
4th of November. Matter of fact, Katie's sister was the first person's phone number that I was given. And I was given that. What's that?
Oh, no,
I'm sorry.
You're good. Go ahead.
That is weird. Tony just sent me a screenshot and hers show 6.6. That's so weird. No, I'm not seeing that. I'm showing 94.
Oh, Katie's sister was the phone number that I was given first. And you have to understand that Katie's mother was keeping all information and not sharing it anymore.
Okay, let me also point something out here, which I learned in my own research today. Katie's father has no connection to her. Katie's father doesn't even put her, Katie's father doesn't even have a missing thing for her son. Why would that be? Why would you not have something missing for your own daughter? So when she talks about the stepmom, I'm sorry, I can't take this stepmom seriously at all. I just can't.
Than to her daughters. She wasn't sharing it with her ex-husband, who's Katie's father. And he has every right to know. Every right.
Mm-hmm.
He has every right to know, but yet there's nothing on his Facebook page about his missing daughter. Okay, Voices.
And you can't stop a breakdown of information when in the beginning, one person's getting it and not able to process it, nor is taking notes. No notes were being taken until I started taking notes during law enforcement calls. Hey, hippie. I was only trying, from the get-go, I've only tried to help to keep a factual based. And no, the mom didn't say that. Not at all. The mother didn't say that. But let's go from the beginning on this. Where do you want to start?
Well, first of all, let's go ahead and tell everybody, because there's some people here that probably don't know what GW did today. So
As a direct result of her anger towards me, she decided to weaponize this case. And
Granny's Watching absolutely did not weaponize this case at all. She specifically even said that she's not really, doesn't really want to talk about the case. She was talking about voices and what the mom wrote. That was the whole point of her live.
and she used it to show what a nasty person I am, which my families are
Wrong. She pointed out what the mom said. That was the entire live. Then she went on and showed what a nasty person you are, but the family's not watching. They don't know who she is. She did that for her audience.
well aware. When I start working with them, I send them a YouTube link. And a lot of this bullshit they watch out here, because you know what? You guys are funny. A lot of us are funny, and it allows them to check out of a lot of this. It allows them to check out and get a bit of a pause.
I'll be back.
so
I would bet $100 that nobody's finding Granny's Watching because they turn on YouTube. I just don't see it. Hey, Wind. Thank you, Wind.
basically, Voices has been working on the case, and I'm going to tell you, like, because I don't want them. She made a community post stating that Voices was the one who was exploiting the case. Okay, someone who is out to exploit a case, and
I would have been charging the family, and I don't charge the family for anything. I don't accept any money. You guys out here have always supported what I do when helping a case.
Okay. Crystal said another thing TT had said, that Granny's Watching tagged the family. I checked, no family was tagged.
well,
Your dollars and your memberships have always supported me for this.
Well, it's not just that, but someone who, moi, I block moi. Moi,
Lisa, they're saying she didn't. Crystal said she checked. She was not tagged.
moi is a troll, and moi is not welcome in my chat. Period. So there's that. But someone who's exploiting a case would not sit quietly and not speak on it. Voices has sat on this and has only told a select few privately even about it, because she didn't want to do anything to impede the investigation, nor did she want to do make any swift moves that would have.
Okay, in all fairness, Lisa, and I'm not saying it to be a dick, but in all fairness, Queen Bee tagged a plenty of people while Voices was on panel, and she didn't have a problem with it. When it was Queen Bee doing it, when Voices sat on her panel every day, nobody had a problem with it. But when it's done to Voices, now it's a problem. That's a problem.
Have a negative impact on the family. You cannot say that she exploited this case when you didn't even know about it until here when the family decided to go public about it.
I'm the victim's advocate that they were given the second week in November. That would be me.
First of all, she was not given to them. That's a blatant lie. Hey, Kim, she was never given to them, which you'll hear that in a few minutes. But yeah, she wasn't given to them.
That would be me. That they posted on Facebook. That would be me. And that was because I volunteered to do this. Somebody
And
gives me a number. I got a phone call that said, "Hey, you know my friend in Cody, so and so." I said, "Yeah." "Can you call her? Her sister's missing. We think her sister's missing." And that's how it started. So
I'm telling you, what happened today is heartbreaking. And Voices, you post, hey Christy, Voices, you posted, I'm going to assume was Katie's stepmother, the video where she was.
yeah, that's Katie's stepmother. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's missing from my area. She's not
Yeah.
missing from my town, but she's missing from my area. She has roots in Cody, and that's right in the area that I live. It's right in the Bighorn Basin. So, yeah, Angie actually sent me that this morning when they found this on there.
So
And the family found that before I had a chance to find it. That's what I woke up to on text message.
So Granny goes live, you guys, and she, in the beginning, she blatantly states, you know, Voices, if all you had to do was stop talking about me and I would never speak on you. She said, I didn't even have to go looking for this. This fell in my lap. And she's basically admitting that she's talking about this case. Well, it wasn't even to cover the case. What it was to present the case and present Voices as a tragedy pimp. So to get content,
I have actually lost money on this. I actually have 143 hours in. And if I were to charge what I was making when I left the work industry, roughly it would be a little over $5,000. And how do you walk up to a family that's in the darkest times of their life and say, "Hey, I'm willing to help you, but you're gonna have to pay me $5,000. That doesn't work that way. You just go and you do, and you help in any way that you can, as long as you don't violate their rights, because these people have been traumatized and they're living in trauma. And our only goal is to not re-traumatize them. That's it. That's all. So,
Sarah, I agree with you 110%.
okay. So this morning she decided to do that, and it was all because of her anger and hatred towards me.
well, and let's not forget, like, not only did she use this family, I didn't see this. I heard this on TT's panel earlier. But hold on one second. Go get your phone and can lay on the couch behind me. I can't lay on the couch. I didn't see this
Not one video, Sarah, 2 videos.
myself, so y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard this when we were all on TT's panel today, that she stated, or that she showed the kids photos of the,
yes.
the minors.
Yes, she did. I have permission to share those with you guys.
Wait, what did she allegedly show? I don't remember her showing any kids or anything. Or maybe she did. The kids are public. They're all over Facebook. And I made it a point to say how cute the damn kids were. I said, oh my God, her girls are so cute. So they're public Facebook. She didn't contact her family and say, give me pictures of your children.
Been given, those are photographs that are given to me by the family, the sister, the father.
First of all, Granny would have no way of getting pictures that was secretly given to you in private. So Granny would have no way to fucking get them. So stop.
The stepmother, and originally in the beginning, the mother and the other sister. I never dealt with the brother because the family all told me he has a lot of hijinks and shenanigans and he likes to pull antics. So you don't need to deal with him.
Gotcha. Hey,
So
Michelle. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
And that's the thing, Rachel Dawn, nobody knows where that was posted at. And I can't exploit them when I don't charge for my services. And I didn't bring this public until it was well into the actual news.
Mm-hmm.
Mainstream media already had it when I brought it public. The family found out.
She didn't bring it public. She just brought it to YouTube.
About the FBI, the federal charging documents. They found out on this by the Cowboy State Daily News in my state. A news reporter broke the conditions of the inside of the Durango. I didn't even have a chance to see it before the family sent it to me. I was in the middle of looking at it going, oh my God, what are we going to do? How are we going to slow this one up? They are all going to see it. Coworkers are sending it all. I mean, the one sister was, it couldn't even get out of work fast enough before it had been sent to her 7 times.
Okay. And for those of y'all that are saying, like, a couple of you coming in saying that, there's stuff posted, there's tension in the family already.
Oh, she could have, Lisa. That's true. She could have. But if they're already in a video, then they're still public.
And I guess infighting voices already with the family. And then now you have okay, no matter how many of you come in here and say, well, the mother said this, it doesn't take away from what Granny did today. What she did was disgusting.
Correct.
Absolutely disgusting.
Correct.
And she didn't
There
think
was no
about
excuse for what happened.
No, at all. She did not even.
All she thought it was going to do was, all she thought it was going to do was make me look bad. And in the process of that, she actually harmed a family. That is the definition.
Granny did not harm anybody's family. Stop. Thank you, Celine.
Of tragedy, pimp.
Yep, sure is.
She took this and she exploited it for her own gain.
Exactly, Carolina Moon. It's taken away from Cody.
And that's exactly the problem. Okay, so the original breakdown in the family happened when the brother went out and started a GoFundMe, and I got a phone call about it, and I said, oh, remember we talked about GoFundMes? Here's the problem with GoFundMes. They take a portion of the proceeds. If you have a $20,000 fundraiser, you might get $15,000, but you're taxed and sent a 1099 for the full amount that you raised. Now, given that these people don't have enough money to keep valid tags and registration on their cars, the mother has an open active warrant on her head in Park County. They've burned every landlord for 5 counties and 2 states. And they said that the money.
So that's someone I would trust giving money to in a GoFundMe. Good job, voices. Why would you even air that? You just killed anybody from giving them money because now it just sounds like a big scam. That's not advocating.
Money being raised in the GoFundMe was to cover searches. Well, given that the FBI is the one handling the search and the family doesn't have to search, there's no need to raise money for searching. Given that the children are in the state of Wyoming DFS care and they're with their maternal grandmother, all of their costs are being met as well. So that means that this money raised would be to go to the final statement in the GoFundMe of supporting the brother and the mother while they're going through this. No, that is exploitation of Katie's circumstance and her situation.
Yep. 100%. All right, I need, throw a 1 in chat if you're a mod here. I don't know how many mods I got because I'm not doing this. I can tell you guys, just like I told you the other night, Granny's Watching has more people who will come in your chat under a fake name than anybody I've ever dealt with in my life.
I'm so sorry. Maybe we shouldn't even talk about this. Maybe
no, I'm done with this. Nope, you're good. Because I'm telling you, what happened today was wrong. TT's today?
Yes.
And the reason that I've decided to talk about it here is because 1, I'm disgusted. I'm still disgusted. But 2, after the stream ended, she threw the live back up. I don't know if you know that or not, but the stream's back up.
More.
No, and there was people going in that chat today. And Rachel, maybe I've got you mixed up with somebody else. If that's the case, I apologize. I do. I'm going to ask for a little mercy from everybody. I do have a bit of PTSD because, especially here lately, I have been inundated with trolls in my chat. So if I get you, I just ask to extend a little grace and mercy my way, because I definitely have PTSD right now as far as people coming in my chat, not knowing how to take them, who they are, what your motives are. It's just very difficult. But what I'm not going to do is not speak on things that I'm passionate about. And what happened today was, well, of course, it puts a stain on the true crime community, because I'm going to tell you, when you have family members going into a chat begging for the creator to stop.
Nobody came into her chat begging her to stop. That is a lie.
And then she's going to turn around and say that was Voices. No, there was
Voices was actually, while her live was going on, Voices was sitting and hand holding a family with a Fox News reporter. The family was interviewing with the Fox News reporter today.
Mm-hmm.
I was not on YouTube. I did not watch that. I did not have time for that. That was also part of my frustration as a result, turning to tears, because for many days I knew this was happening.
She knew what was happening.
She openly stated 2 weeks ago in another.
Okay, I was there for that, Lisa. I don't believe that was a cousin, and I'll tell you why. How did the cousin find her? That was at the beginning of the stream. So all of a sudden, the cousin found her. But not only did the cousin find her, she told her to shut it down before it even began. Please tell me how that works. How are you going to ask to shut something down before it even starts? Bullshit. That was so and they spelled a word that Voices spells wrong. They also spelled wrong. Pretty common word. It wasn't a fucking family. And in the 2 videos that she made, you would think the cousin, if it really was the cousin, and all Granny said was, show me proof that you're the cousin. Just show me proof. No proof was ever given.
Their chat, she was coming after my cases and the families I work with.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. This is ridiculous.
I also know 4 other families. She's contacted.
Oh
or I can't say it's her, but I can say that given that she said she was going to do that. Yeah, given that she said that she was going to do that. And Rose, yep. Rose has been somebody, because of her, what she does and what she has done in her real life and her past. Rose has been somebody that's helped to mentor me through this. And I've been talking with Rose as I've been talking with you, with TT, with Dawn K. Very few people knew about this. Only people that I knew could not click a go live and talk about it. Even twice when I said, do you want to talk about it over here? I've talked about it enough from the, as much as I felt like needed to be addressed, which was the public information that was released by Claire McFarland. So now it's actually time to talk about it. And then I asked, and we didn't, you were like, no, let's wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, I was going to take a
Coppa who? No, I think it was Voices that created it.
Voices just asked me a couple of nights ago. If I wanted to talk about it. And I've been very interested in the case, but what I would never do is take the information that she's confided in me and go live on a panel and put it out there without permission like that. But then
Brittany, Granny didn't do that at all. I don't know where these rumors are starting from, but she didn't do that at all.
I couldn't do that, let alone would I ever imagine, even if it was a case that Granny was working on, I would not take that case, go live and trash Granny over people who are in the process of grieving. This woman, Katie, who's missing, you guys, she has 2 small babies. They're babies.
I wonder here's the problem. They don't, until there is charges against, or they have enough evidence to put a charge against the father who was on the return trip with those babies that were in the car when something happened to their mother. They're not eligible for an advocate yet. They have to wait. They have to wait until there's some sort of charging documents. And there's nothing right now. Their father is being held. Katie's ex is being held on a federal ammunitions charge. He's a felon on felony probation in possession of firearm ammunition. That's it. That's all. Nothing to do with Katie. Katie's only a missing person. Her full name is Kate. Oh, yeah. Do you want me to talk about like what happened, how it happened? Like people seem to be interested.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Okay. Tell me the logic in this. Granny's watching. Was she wrong in combining drama and a case? Yes. What makes this stream any different? Why is this stream, which is drama and case, and now she wants to talk about the case? Tell me the fucking difference. It's the exact same thing. So why is Granny wrong? Me and Granny were wrong today, but it's perfectly okay, fine here. Unreal.
Too, and that should, to at least people can know, this is horrible. And yeah, go ahead.
Catherine Ann Ferguson is a 33, almost 34-year-old mother of 2. A 1-year-old she turned She turned 1 2 days ago, and her sister is 3.5. She'll be 4 in May. In early October, they left Dothan, Alabama, headed back for Cody, Wyoming. In early 2023, in the spring of 2023, March, April, Katie and her mom left Alabama, fleeing from Adam. They've been staying in safe houses in Park County and all the way up in Yellowstone County, Montana, trying to get away from him, trying to, oh, congratulations, Lindsay Lee, trying to get away from him and get a better start and a better life for her and her daughters. In August, Harlow wanted to speak to her father. Katie called Adam. He talked to them, and the next thing they knew, Adam was loading a U-Haul and headed to Alabama to be with Katie and the girls. So that ends up resulting in an active drug addiction going on again with Adam and the girls, per Katie's own mother, who motel hopped with Katie, Adam, and the girls for the majority of August and September in Dothan, Alabama. While that was going on, they were actually contacting the stepmother and asking for money to cover the cost of motel rooms. So again, you want to speak poorly about the stepmother, but she was the one.
It's heartbreaking.
All right. So early October, Katie and Adam and the girls, they leave out of Dothan and they're headed back for Cody. And they get to, they're seen on a police interaction outside of Little Rock, Arkansas. Ends up being in Truman, Arkansas. Katie's seen in the front seat of the car. Adam's in the driver's seat. The girls in the back seat. Dog's back there. And there's all their stuff in the back end of the Durango. 4 days later, outside of Longview, Texas, Adam is pulled over again. There's laundry in the front seat, pile of clothes. There's a bullet hole in the door. And Katie's not in the car. And the little girls are in the car, and the dog is in the car.
Unbelievable. Unbelievably heartbreaking.
In between Longview, Texas, and Truman, Arkansas, is the 7th of October, and that's when Katie's phone was powered down. Powered down. Not ran out of battery. Powered down.
Shut off. Wow.
Shut off. Turned off. Intentionally turned off. Meaning somebody held the power button on her phone and turned it off. What mother traveling, what person traveling with a cell phone turns it off? At that time, Adam stated, okay, I'm sorry. I'm out of sorts. Sorry. 2 days after that, in Colorado, Adam was pulled over. There's no Katie. There's still clothing in the front seat. There's still bullet holes in the door. Okay.
By the way, this is all public information. I read this earlier.
And Katie's not there. Adam gets back to Cody. He's back in Cody by the 15th of October. That's 2 weeks. 2 weeks that he keeps the youngest child, who has 2nd and 3rd degree burns on her wrist, elbow, and shoulder.
What?
From falling into a fire.
Oh my God.
On the
I don't know where she got that from. I did not read that.
3rd of November, the baby was taken to the hospital by the maternal grandmother for the burns. The next day, the mother's reported missing by her mother in Alabama.
Jesus.
And that brings us to the federal charging documents.
Oh my
Cop showed
God.
up. I can give you the, I'll email them to you. I'll get them to you. But essentially the long and short of the federal charging documents, again, are on my channel.
Okay. Okay.
But the long and short of them are, Katie was reported missing. Cody police go to his house. Adam's working on the car outside in the driveway. They say, hey, you know where Cody's at? You know where Katie's at? Her mom reported her missing. And he's like, she's fine. She just doesn't want to have contact with her mom. 2 days later, the Durango turns up abandoned out in a remote rural Wyoming location. And it gets called in, and law enforcement, because they know of the car, they then go right back out there.
Jesus, help us, God. This, okay, I gotta ask this, voices. The fire. Do we have any? Okay, was the other baby burned too?
What we know is that Harlow told the forensic interviewer per the charging document, per the federal documents, that the baby fell in the fire and daddy hurt mommy. But they can't figure out the timeline of when it happened.
God. And the baby had 2nd and 3rd degree burns?
Yes. And actually, no, that's not correct, May, that is not correct. I've not been asked to stop talking about this case. No, I have not. I have not. If you can show me proof anywhere where that has been sent directly to me.
Okay, let me just tell you. This reminds me of like my own situation. The mother who's raised her, who's the only one that has anything to do with her, has asked her to stop. So then she went to the stepmom. And again, the father, if you look on his Facebook, it doesn't even have a poster about his missing daughter. They live in another state. They have nothing to do with the state that they're in. They live in a completely different state. It's ridiculous.
Me, which means you would have to have Katie's mom's side of it verifying my phone number, because the moment Katie's mother or her sister became abusive, and I have those messages and conversations, I blocked them and stopped speaking with them, because there's more to Katie's family than just her mother, her sister, and her brother. She has another sister. She has a father. She has half siblings. So no, I'm a stepmother. Yes.
This is so devastating. It is so devastating.
Ferguson at Voices, she did ask me, Katie Ferguson is a missing person, May. You need to go now. Bye-bye. You are obviously a not accurate person, and you're obviously a granny simp. That's not incorrect. Katie is the missing person, my dear.
Can I ask
Stop
you?
trying to derail it. Go ahead.
I just want to ask everybody, guys, honestly, regardless of, you know, whatever this, I ask, just please let's everybody be respectful. What I wanted to point out is that this family, what happened today was not okay, and at all. And I mean, there was over on TT's channel today, everybody was like in agreement. I don't know where all of this is coming from, but like, I think we can all be in agreement that going live and exploiting a case to spite somebody you dislike is just not the way to do things at all.
How is that not the ultimate form of real life?
It is. May, I'm a little confused because Voices has been talking to me about this case, and many, or not many, but some.
I honestly think Brittany got false information.
Some of us, others, for a while now, is something she's been working on behind the scenes. So I'm a little. No, Dynamite, if you want to ask.
Why is any of this anybody's business on YouTube? It's not. You guys Granny turned this into YouTube fodder. Why is it your business? It's not. I didn't bring anything more than no, the family didn't ask me to leave them alone, May. You are incorrect on that again. Where is your proof? We need receipts.
Where? Somebody show me this. Okay, Dynamite, here's the thing though. It's not about speaking on the case. It's going live about a case that she doesn't even hardly know anything about, and then all in an attempt to expose somebody.
Lisa, she did not make a video about the case. She made it about Voices. I understand you're a Voices fan. I get it.
And spite somebody. She flat out said in the beginning, all you have to do is stop talking about me. This one fell in my lap. And she showed pictures of these little girls. Like, how did she even get those photos? I don't understand that.
I have no idea. Brittany, I didn't watch it. I was sitting with the people that are trying to advocate and be a voice for Katie. I was sitting in an interview with Fox News with them. I can't tell you. I didn't watch it. I didn't have time today. I needed to make sure.
I'm just curious why the father, who has no involvement with his daughter, would be interviewed by Fox News. Just curious. I don't see why they would interview a father who doesn't even have a missing child on his Facebook, but Fox News would contact him. I don't know. Sarah, that's very true. Two of them, not just one video, two videos.
Sure that a stepmother, what does that have to do with that? I don't do it on YouTube, Dynamite. So if you want to know about that, hit me up in the email. Other than that, I don't have to speak on that. I don't have to speak on that.
I don't know about, that's not where I'm at. What I'm speaking on is I just don't think it's right to use a case. Go live, be like, hey, here's this case that nobody knows about. I'm going to spite you by using these, like today. Oh my God, it's awful. It's awful. It's not right.
Problem.
Period. That's my problem.
People are so inner focused at their hate towards me that they went and affected a family that's grieving the loss or the potential loss, a missing person. There's a little girl who just went through her first birthday without a mother. But that's not the conversation tonight, Dynamite. That's not the conversation tonight. The conversation tonight is about a YouTuber's hate for me that went and reached out to a family and had minor children of a missing woman in her YouTube hate for me. That's the problem. How am I connected to these families? They find me because I'm local. I live here. I do this.
Wait a second. I'm trying to. Thank you, Ivamos. I'm not sure why you had to become a member again. You were already.
Law enforcement hasn't even got her in the NAMUS database.
Okay, here's a question from Amber. Did GW reach out to the family members?
That's what it was. That's what it looks like.
Oh,
she said
God.
it fell into her lap. How do we tell her? Would she have gotten it?
Right. Right. Oh my God. I have never in my life. Granny, you need to, oh my God. The trolls that are coming in here. I swear I've had drama with quite a few people.
Maybe.
Jesus.
I mean, that's their opinion. This one kind of smells like Granny's dirty butt, but I don't know what else.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to like leave the chat open for legitimate questions, but it's crap like that just makes me want to go into full members only.
Again,
Like,
May, can you tell me where they've asked me to stop and which ones have asked me to stop? Because I know that I'm okay with, I've got permission to talk about this. I have written permission. Written permission.
That is incredible. Your people are, Jesus.
I'm beginning to wonder, Heather. Sounds kind of like it, huh? There was a crime done to that family today. They didn't deserve what happened.
This was a case that we were actually going to talk about.
Can someone tell me what the crime was that was done to the family?
And it's fine. The mother has that right. I stopped talking to her. But the father and the sister have not asked me to stop, nor is the stepmother. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. And in the end, hey, that's part of it, Lindsay. That's part of the story.
Okay, I don't even know.
No, I am not an advocate for the entire family. No, Brianna, I am an independent missing persons advocate. Nobody pays me. I do not. There's no contract between us. No contract whatsoever.
I'm so like, okay, I'm going to just move on because this is.
I'm done dealing with May because they're obviously, they're not.
This is okay. So this is where I'm at with it. Okay. And this is
in the end, it doesn't matter any of that. That does not matter. What matters is what happened today.
She has said 15 times she didn't watch it. So how is it such a crime if she didn't even watch it? That's my question. Yay, first super chat of December. Thank you, Kim.
Right, May. She had to make that because of what Granny's watching did.
All right.
I don't know, Rondi. I don't get how people don't get it.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to move on from it because there's so many people that are just coming in here.
So don't mess in it. It's not yours.
Honestly, you guys, I don't even know. Like,
honestly, Celine, she changed her story like 5 times.
I pray to God that some people can see where I'm coming from, like what I'm saying my issues are with this. And I will say, like, I've never seen voices accept $1. Even here's my thing too, guys. Like, I'm a little like I've never seen my chat like this. Yeah, Tia, you can come up. I mean, honestly, like, I just it's the same thing. I always get them out of the crowd. I have to hear myself.
Sorry, Ricky, mistake. God, I hate when I do that. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I got a message. The voices was up here, and then as I came in, I got Tina. No, that's not my name. Tia, can you come up? What's going on? What did I miss?
I honestly, like, so we were just kind of talking. I wasn't even going to bring this up on my channel, and then after the live ended over at TT's, the stream was down over on Granny's, and I was like, okay, well, maybe things will kind of simmer down from that. That was heavy. I found out the stream was back up, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, no, this is not right. And I talked to Voices privately for quite some time about, you know, what she's doing with this case and stuff. And I knew what it meant to her. So we were going to talk about it here. And I'm blown away with the comments in chat. Like, yeah, most of them are Granny's, you know, minions coming in, but there are some that are actually people that are my usual, you know, people that are here all the time.
Going crazy?
Pretty much.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to talk about this. I've been booted off of this. I don't know. I mean, it went sideways, and I'm like, no, that's not correct. All of this is nothing but misinformation.
What is she not allowed to talk about? She just spent 20 minutes talking about it.
I don't think anybody's talking about how trashy GW is. I've never said that, and I just came here. Why can't anyone? So
No, I'll say that more on another day, but that's not about her being trashy. It's about her using a grieving family, to take a dig at Voices. That's gross, you guys.
Well, and today was a particularly rough day for the family. So, okay, Brian, good. I'm glad that you're confused too, because I'm confused as well. So I'm literally trying to iron this out. So, to be fair and to be 100%, and I'm just going to lay it up. I mean, I just got to know Voices in the last couple of days, and we've just talked about this case and what's been going on. And, today has just been a whirlwind of.
And again, it's not that we're talking about the case. It was everything that happened because this case got weaponized.
Yes.
Somebody took something from me and used it as a weapon against me. And it's not me that's the victim. I'll take being the fucking victim all goddamn day long. The problem is the family that was already a victim was re-victimized because of people's hate for me.
What the fuck is she talking about? I sat on that panel. This did not happen at all. Like, at all.
On YouTube. And that's not acceptable.
See, somebody said Granny didn't even talk about the case. I have no idea what that video or live was.
Okay, but she did, Katie. She did.
But she used the girl's name, right? Like, I thought she used Catherine Ferguson as the title. Did she change that?
Hold on, I'm not sure if hold on a second. I'll tell you.
It's now been changed. It has now been changed, but it's re-uploaded.
Yeah. So it's just she's tweaked some things about, and that's where my contention come in again. Because my show, I was going to talk about, to be honest with you, I was going to talk about 8 passengers tonight, the divorce. Like and we've been doing Summer Wells, but when that video,
I mean, this is not how we do. First of all, when you do true crime, you don't need to talk about other creators, whether you like them or not. You don't need to discuss other creators. Keep it to, she's 100% using this family to attack Voices, and she has no. Yeah, okay, well, there you go. Okay, she has talking about Voices is not talking about this case. Voices has done nothing but help this family. And also, let me state that this is a family divided. So you're getting the side from people that GW has spoken to, and then you have the people who are learning about.
Again, GW has not spoken to anybody.
DNA and loss and all this stuff on opposite sides, and they're already in turmoil and they're already fighting. We as creators on YouTube do not need to be adding to that. In fact, we should all be shutting the fuck up. Excuse me for saying that, but I'm just saying this is being handled. Why are we talking about it? If you're not just discussing the case itself, what happened to this woman, where she is, how it happened, then you're not true crime. What are you doing?
And which it honestly, it actually, because I had heard you say this earlier today, and I was with you 100%. Like same here. I'm actually very interested in this case. After hearing the details, it's heartbreaking. And it's like where there is a lot of negative aspects that can come from YouTube. There's also.
Okay, let me also state why I wouldn't touch this case with a fucking 10-foot pole. I'll tell you why. One, Voices is involved. That's first. Secondly, the reason why I wouldn't touch a case, there are no facts. All the facts the police have. I hate to say this. Is the woman most likely gone? Absolutely. There's no guessing. They found a lot of different stuff. The boyfriend's in jail. There's no reason to discuss this case. If he was out of prison, that's a different story, because then we could piece shit together. As long as he's in prison, there's no point to discuss it. You're not going to come up with something because we have nothing. Most likely, she died in Arkansas. She was seen in Arkansas on the 2nd and not seen on the 5th. She most likely died in Arkansas. She's somewhere along that path. As long as he's in jail, you're not getting anything. You're not going to find anything. You can't put pressure on him. At this point, there's nothing the public can do. He's not talking to family, neighbors, whatever, because he's not around. So I don't know why everybody's jumping on this case. This is nothing but speculation. That's all anybody can have is straight up speculation. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
A lot of good, and it makes me really sad that this has happened now, because had it not, there probably could have been quite a few channels to bring awareness, and the families get more resources and help, and awareness.
Can we address
Let me pipe in. KDB, you're incorrect. That's not correct. That's information you heard, but that's not the correct information. Because, and I don't want to say too much because I don't, but I mean,
There's
who
a
are you with
statement
today?
on my channel. There's a statement on my channel.
Okay,
They're asking you guys to stop, not me. Not me. They're asking YouTube to stop doing this. Not me. That's in
I'm
support
really
of me.
trying.
You guys understand to stop doing that. And the mother can ask me to stop. I don't work with the mother. I work with the father. There's other family.
So, Katie, I'm really trying. I'm really trying.
What I think is funny, though, what has Voices done for the family? That's what I want to know. What has she done for the family? Celine, that's what I'm saying. The guy's in jail. What are you doing? Like, I don't even get what all these people are fucking talking about.
But
You're trying Brittany's nerves. That's what you do. No.
Like,
The mother literally used Voices' names. Well, Katie, let's ask you. Are you working on this case? Do you have the details? Are you the mother? Do you work with the mother? Are you here to advocate for Katie? Or are you just here to stir it up? Because
Katie
this
B
is what's
and
happening.
Katie B and May are just stirring this up. They're not giving correct information. And the mother
Then ignore
cannot
it.
want me involved. No, I did not cause issues. I didn't cause issues. I have the proof of all of that. Do you guys not think
You've
that I
been
don't
following
have?
the case since when and how? I'm just so interested in these people who know the facts of the case, which, to be fair, I don't even know the facts of the case. I just heard about this case yesterday when I happened to pass by Voices live stream, and she did a very in-depth educational, like I said on TT's panel, and I stand by this. You want to float my boat? Show me a timeline and some maps. Let's talk about a case. I get so excited about that stuff. Spreadsheets, timelines, all kinds of things like that. And Voices had that. And that's what impressed me was not only
Sassy J, we don't have to read the mother's statement. I'm sorry, Tia. We don't have to read the mother's statement. I don't work for the mom. I fired the mother. I fired the brother. And I fired the oldest sister I work with.
Okay, that's a lie. You didn't fire them. That's a fucking lie. My God. Hey, Alicia.
The middle sister, the stepmother, and the father. And you all can say what you said, what you've read on Facebook. But I've been given proof to show otherwise, that they were in lives for free, mind you. I work for free. And number two, yeah, I fired family members. I don't have to work with them. I don't have to help them.
okay.
How is that
So what
advocacy?
needs to stop
We're
Voices?
protecting
You
against me being
cannot.
exploited.
You can't hold a waterfall back with your hands.
Yeah.
And this is just a freaking waterfall. So
I'm trying to
the
answer your
best.
question.
Yeah, the best thing
gonna
that you
answer
can
your
do, you can talk about Katie's case and you can bring forth the facts, but anything else regarding this isn't worth your time, effort, or it's just going to frustrate you.
Yeah.
And it's not worth that. It really isn't worth it.
Okay. Amber Z has asked the same question so many times. Amber Z, I stated that it was sent to the family. I don't know. The family sent it to me this morning and asked, what is this? Probably because Katie's name is tagged in it. I would imagine they would have Google alerts set for anything.
Oh my God. So now she's saying that the family contacted her about what's this with Granny's watching. Okay, let's put this to the test. I want everyone to hashtag Catherine tomorrow and see how many people contact you. Give me a fucking break.
Thing that gets tagged with her name in it.
I just, we're going down a path with this that's making this case ugly. And I don't like, and when we start to get into drama and things like that, it turns creators and even some subscribers who are actually true crime, people who really enjoy true crime, it turns them off. I don't want to do that. I want this to bring awareness. I don't want this family bashed. I don't want voices bashed. I don't want Granny. I don't give a shit about the creators themselves. You know, eat yourselves alive for all I fucking care. I could care less. Here's the deal. I'm here for the true crime. I want to hear the story. I want to report on the story. I want to help where I can. And that's it. And if you have questions, then, you know, I guess ask them, but do it with respect and stop accusing and stop. We're better than this. We are better than this. And I wanted you to know that I've concealed my, canceled?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think we can end this on a positive note and discuss Katie's case and the important things.
Exactly. It's like what Miss B just said. The important part of this is the victims and the babies, you guys. That was what voices. I don't know, because it sounded like you had just caught the tail end, but we did bring up this, you know, the stupid stuff with Granny, but then voices got into.
Hold up. I just thought of something. So Voices says that she was sitting with the family at Fox News, right? We all heard that. But the father doesn't live in the same town. So where was she sitting next to them at Fox News? And she said it twice, that she was sitting with them at Fox News. But the father doesn't live there. So where was she sitting there? Just curious. I don't know why that just hit me.
The actual details of what happened.
Good.
You know what I mean? Like, so, because I want people to really like understand the gravity of this. And
anything else is noise. So anyone else coming in, talking about Voices, her past, present, future, whatever, you like her, you don't like her, that's not my business.
And Monkey's Mama, I would agree with you if anywhere said we're here, we're looking, we are, you know what I mean? Like anywhere that would even be possible. That would be printed somewhere. They would put it on their Facebook, something. In a bathroom robe, exactly. And who was posting up the premieres and community post? Her assistant, exactly. It must have been when they were in in break.
I don't care. I want to hear about the case. And if she has the most information on it, then that's who I want to hear from. Bottom line. If Granny, I'm going to say this out loud too. If Granny had the most information on the case, I would watch. I don't want the drama. I just, the creator stuff is dumb. Just stick with the facts, man. You know, you don't have to go after each other.
Right.
And I'm a hypocrite. I'm saying the same things.
Okay. I don't know who this person is, but I really laugh when I hear shit like this. You're not here for drama, but you're on TT's panel. You're not here for drama, but you come from Natasha Cooper's community. Stop with the hypocrisy. It sounds so stupid. I'm not here for drama, but I'm besties with Natasha Cooper. I'm not here for drama, but I'm on TT's panel. Okay.
I've had my issues with people, Brittany. You know, I'm sitting on Brittany's panel. We've had our issues. I asked if it was okay before I came up because we've had our issues. TT had our issues. Both were graceful enough to let me come up and just run my yap for a minute. But I want to, see Angela Buster. We're here for the true crime. Yes, be here for the true crime. You know, if you love the drama, then lean into that and do that. But don't use people's cases.
I know, Crystal, but she said she was on TT's panel earlier. And it sounds like she knew TT, which obviously she does.
Don't use people's trauma and the worst time of their lives
Exactly.
for your gain. It's not, it's such a bad look. It's such a bad look.
And see, y'all, that's all I was trying to say. Like Tia says it a lot nicer, but it sounds better. But that's all I was trying to say. That was
here's the thing, and this is all. I'm just going to leave with this. But do you want to be an ambulance chaser? Or do you want to be a lawyer? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all in how you. I really truly would like the drama portion of this to simmer down.
Yeah.
And I would like the focus to be back on where it belongs, which is Katie, and how we're going to help not only solve her crime, if we can report on her crime, help the family, whatever your
Hey,
deal
what do people
is.
not understand? Do you guys understand? Do you guys understand that there's two sides to this family?
Mhm.
Do you guys understand that? That the mother and the father are divorced and have been divorced for minimum 20 years. So just
Am I a
because
lawyer?
one
Mystic
side of the
Firefly,
family-
I know you. I know you. I know who you are. This ain't my first go round with you.
Yvette, I want you to see that, Voices. Yvette said, thank you, Voices, for bringing awareness to the missing.
Here's the thing. We don't have to like the creator talking about it. You just have to go to the person with the most information. That's the idea.
Right.
That's it. You cannot like Voices. You cannot like me. I'm okay with it. Listen, you don't have to. I'm not here for people to like. I'm here to help and do what we can to put out factual information without excess drama. Some people aren't into that, and that's totally cool. That's great. Then lean into that. But don't bring it where it doesn't need to be. You're entitled to your opinion, but you're not entitled to share it.
Yeah.
So, in other words, either, just like I said, lean into whatever it is that you're into. If you're
But
into,
it ties it ties back to what another creator took and did with this case because they
Mhm.
don't like me.
and that's okay.
That's
They
what
don't
it
have to
was
like you.
about.
You, Voices.
Oh, I'm
you,
okay with that. And I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. Nobody has to
you
like me.
have to lean into keeping the noise out. And I struggle with that. I struggle with that myself. We all know how emotional and my Italian flies out of my mouth along with my hands. It's out.
Actually, you're incorrect, Katie B. Again, you are incorrect. It is very clear you don't understand how it works. The father will still be legal next of kin. That is why it doesn't matter if he wasn't in her life or he was in her life. That is not for us to decide. Katie's father has a right to a consistent flow of accurate information from law enforcement. It's not up to Mona, Katie's mother, to keep that from him. That's it. That's all. And if you look, the moment that Angie addressed the exploitation, look at the day the video came out. That is the same day the statement came out that they didn't want to work with me anymore. I had already fired them. I don't have to give them information. That mother.
Okay. They don't want to work with me anymore, so I fired them. What? What? Let's try that again. They don't want to work with me anymore. That's when I fired them. Huh? Okay.
Only wanted GoFundMe money. The mother and the brother only want the GoFundMe money so that they don't have to work. They don't have to do anything. I'm sorry, but that.
Okay, now I hear Jim Terry all over again. She is adapting Jim Terry. Here's why. Here's why I say this. If I'm advocating for a family who has a missing child, the last fucking thing I'm going to do is badmouth anyone in the family. Anyone in the family. That is the last thing I'm going to do. Because at the end of the day, feelings are heightened. The emotions are heightened. Everything's fucking heightened. So maybe the mom, the brother isn't like thinking straight. Maybe they are, having a bad day, whatever. But the last thing you're going to do, if you really are an advocate or care about families, is fucking bash the mother just because she doesn't like you. That's mortifying. And that's embarrassing. As you should be embarrassed, Voices, honestly. Did what, Sherry?
That you can't do that to a missing person who doesn't have a voice.
What, so Brittany, this being your panel, I'm just gonna, first of all, there were some great comments that people were like, I'm really tired of the drama. Let's talk about the case.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of upset that the people on panel that are saying they don't like drama, and again, I don't know her, but she's sitting here saying she doesn't like drama, but she's allowing Voices to bash the mother of a missing child. That's drama. That's disgusting. And you have no problem correcting that. Make it make sense.
I love those people.
Okay.
So I would maybe ask, I came in late, so I'm not trying to tell you how to do your panel here, but I'm going to hop down and hope to God that I get to hear about the case. And if the chat wants to fight or make their comments, that's
Other issues besides this that
with the most information. Sometimes we love that person.
Just want to say hello to you.
Please.
Just want to say hello to you.
So I would maybe ask, I came in late, so I'm not trying to tell you how to do your panel here, but I'm going to hop down and hope to God that I get to hear about the case. And if the chat wants to fight or make their comments, that's on them. If you're here for the case and you want to learn about it, then I encourage you to hang out for that. Like I said, you go to the person with the most information. Sometimes we love that person. Sometimes we don't love that person, but it's the case. That's what true crime is.
You know what? No, I don't even think I want to share any of this. You guys can go out and find the other details. Have a good night, everyone. Sorry, y'all ruined it for me.
Hi, voices. I just want to say hello to you.
Please.
Blink Riddler.
All right, I'm late. Let me blink twice.
Um,
And I love coming to your channel.
I
like
love that you
from
come
time
back.
to time,
I've known Britt for well over
but stay with it.
here. Hey, Minnie Mo.
Is that it? Does she come back? Oh, was that it? Well, she didn't cry. Was that it? I thought you guys said she cried. That was it? Oh, hold on. Oh, I need to play it from earlier. All right. That's where it started. Oh, I thought I did play it at the beginning. I did play at the beginning. This is the beginning. I played this already.
To the rest of the community, TT, Kim and Crafton, Tia Dash, you, Don K, immediately, when it got sent to me, I immediately.
Oh, it was on TT. Okay. Because I was going to say, I played all this. Yeah, see, I don't trust that TT won't strike me. I know Brittany won't, but I don't know if TT will. So, but it's also 2:30 in the morning. I'm getting tired. Good point, Copa. I didn't even think of that. Really good point. That's how she went looking on Fox News? Because remember, she said she was on Fox News today. That's how she went dressed? Okay, voices. Yeah, I know. I don't want to play it. I don't trust TT. I don't trust TT not to strike. But you know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to look like that? Come on now. Really? People are getting sued for copyright strike. Yeah, but it is her panel. I don't know, Janessa. Brittany made a small fortune from what I saw. All right, hold on. Hang on. You guys get me in trouble.
Please stop this. This family is grieving.
Right.
I didn't get into a pissing match with this family. There are dynamics, and I know this. I am a certified victims advocate. I've taken my courses and I've taken my classes.
Yep.
There were parts of the family that were
Mhm.
starting to exploit Katie.
Yeah. Right.
There were parts of this family that are exploiting this missing mother.
It's okay. It's okay, babe.
What the fuck are you guys doing out here to this?
Yep.
Oh my God, you guys, please stop this. This family is grieving.
Right.
The family is grieving, but you attacked the mom. Okay. Just hours later, you're attacking the mom. Okay.
I didn't get into a pissing match with this family. There are dynamics, and I know this. I am a certified victims advocate. I've taken my courses and I've taken my classes.
Yep.
There were parts of the family that were
Mhm.
starting to exploit Katie.
Yeah. Right.
There were parts of this family that are exploiting this missing mother because they aren't financially reliable. They couldn't go in and open a brick and mortar account because they made bad financial choices in their.
Okay. The mom does have accounts at the bank. She does have the accounts at the bank. Yeah, I was just playing a minute of it. But so the step parents can't. Okay. Okay. I believe this. Who knows, Sarah?
Asked.
Yep.
If they can't do that, then how are they going to pay the tax implications from the GoFundMe? We all
Right.
know that GoFundMe's.
So now she's talking about taxes. Honestly, guys, I can't even listen to this. This is such fucking nonsense. And the problem is that I know that Voices is probably going to fuck up my real life I advise her against it, but she's going to try to fuck up my real life. She absolutely will. Because that's what she does. Because that's just what she does. Sly Angel, I have no idea. But I can assure you that if I'm an advocate, the last fucking thing I'm going to do is tell everybody bad financial choices if I made a GoFundMe. Gonna be the last motherfucking thing I try to do. So, I don't know. I don't understand. I just don't get it. And I guess people want it for drama. It is exhausting. Documented. I already know how Voices rolls. I just don't know what she could possibly do hasn't been done. But what I'm saying is she cries and cries and cries about people going real life, and then she does it. That's what it's ridiculous. I know, Josie. I heard that. I laughed about it. My non-existent cancer. Okay. Yeah, she'll at least try. I believe Voice has gone real life on me before. Yeah, I addressed that earlier. She can have my non-existent cancer if she likes. I'll gladly give it to someone else. But no, I heard that earlier. I was like, wow, she's calling me a cancer scammer. TT said that. Yeah, TT said it. They were talking about, and Brittany didn't correct her, which really like bothered me. I don't know why she didn't correct her. I think they're all afraid of TT. I just honestly, I don't fuck with any of them. They're not my cup of tea. They're not my type of people. They're not people I would hang out with. I watch creators for the most part that I would hang out with, that they're my type of people. None of these people are my type of people. Honestly, they're just not. Exactly, Tinker. So her saying that, I would expect nothing less from her. I mean, honestly. Brittany definitely does not have the full picture. That's a given. Kimberly, I know. I'm going to do one soon. I got to get the website finished. That donkey. Yeah, I told her in Brittany's chat, I don't even know who the fuck you are. I said, it's okay that you don't like me, but I have no idea who the fuck you even are. So hate me all you want. Believe me, I'm not losing sleep. I don't even know you. But Miss Liverbird, I honestly don't even care. I mean, on my cancer channel, I have tons of proof. Tons. TT did. Dawn, yeah, I don't even know who this Dawn K is. I've never seen it before. I'd never seen her in chats, nothing. So I can only imagine the shit Voices has said. I can literally only imagine. Who's Swendig? Trust BJ as the full. You think so, Kappa? See, I don't know. I don't know the whole dynamic. I don't know. Like, I met TT for the first time the other day. This is all Natasha Cooper community, which I know nothing about. I don't want to know true crime community. I mean, I don't want to know Natasha's community. These people are just not my people. But Dawn threatened Granny. Dawn was like, I'm going to get that bitch. What? Or she's going to regret this or something. Like, stop being a fucking lowlife. Like, please. That's what I mean. I don't fuck with these type of people. I was told teachers can't get out of her own way. Now I see why. Yeah. Oh, she's oh, is she? Dawn K is a queen bee frequent. You want to, speaking of QB, you want to hear something interesting? I'm going to play it tomorrow because I got to go to bed. I'm tired. It seems that B. Tim said my name over 50 times in like 30 minutes. I have to listen to it, but yeah, someone sent it to me. They laid it all out. 30 minutes. Maybe. Monkey's Mama, how long? Was it an hour or 30 minutes? In a very short amount of time. B. Tim said my name. I think it was over 50 times. It may be more. In a very short period of time. We got it. That's why I'm saying I got to listen to it first. But it's like they said that the person that sent it to me said like even Queen Bee was like avoiding saying my name, but B. Tim, let me look. I think she said it was 50 times. Hold on. Oh. I'm in the wrong room. Hold on. All right. I just realized I had rewound, so I probably missed about 10 Lauras. Still, that means he said your name close to 50 times in one live as a rough estimate. I just clipped the ones I missed. 39 times, at least 39 times, he said Laura's name. Even QB avoids saying your name, but not him. That's fucked up. That's a lot of time saying my name, dude. Now you're up there with like MM status. Exactly. Take a drink. Oh, it'd be like Roxanne. I guess you won't be going to sleep listening. No, he is a weirdo. And I'm a big one. And like, I don't believe in all these creators that have their name being said 1,000 times in a fucking live. I think it's weird. You know, and like their opening, I think it's weird and narcissistic. That's not something I would ever put in an opening of my channel. I think it's fucking weird. Can you imagine it? It'll never happen, Angel. If he can't see what she's about by now, he's never gonna see it. I mean, everybody else saw it. If he's not gonna see it, you're never gonna see it. It's not sure who's worse, MM or B Tim. Well, probably MM, because she's got a channel to go live about. He doesn't. That's the difference. Oh, all right, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. He gives her too much money, she'll keep him happy. Does he give her money? I don't know if he gives her money, though. I don't think he gives her money. Does he? That's what I think attention. I didn't notice your name being brought up randomly when I would tune in. People are weird. My name's always brought up. And then they wonder why I give it back. He does give big money? I didn't know that. Can you leave cam on? Not that I'm weird. Oh, when I sleep? No, I did that once accidentally. I didn't know he gives her money. I had no idea he gave her money. I've never seen him do a super chat or anything. That's crazy. I didn't know. Yeah, beats him. I had no idea he gives him money. Is he been dreaming? Welcome, Miss Liverbird. Gary, you meant when I was sleeping? Then you hear the dog snoring. Will you read that email that Granny got so people can hear it? What email she got? Hear it. I didn't know she got an email that people can hear. I didn't get the email. BT is a freaking obsessed with. He is obsessed. But I really didn't know he gave her money. I thought it was like, honestly, I had no idea. How do I make that? I can't make this bigger. Hold on. Monkey's mom, I think everyone has seen this. I don't think there's anyone in here that hasn't seen this. But I mean, I'll show it. So this is what Granny went live about. Had an advocate. She has a YouTube channel named Voice for the Voiceless. I quickly learned she was manipulating and slandering my family. So I told her, I want nothing more to do with you. Do not speak of my daughter, Catherine. I do not want you to have anything to do with it. She didn't stop and went to the stepmother, got her involved. The stepmother is acting like the mother in this situation. They had nothing to do with all of it. They did not help me one bit. The family has a rift in it now because of this lady. That's what Granny went live about. Sad situation. I just want my daughter found. Please donate if you can and share. I'm working with other people to get the story out there now, but they have destroyed or tried to destroy me and my son and my family's credibility. This is wrong. And this heartbroken time, we are having the last thing we needed. Thank you all very much. Love you all. Please help find Katie. And that's what this is about. And that's what the GoFundMe is for, to help reunite family. We are not a wealthy family by means. That does not mean we are ignorant or can't handle our money. This is for my daughter, my baby girl. She's gone, and we all kind of feel what has happened. Thank you. Sincerely, Mona Hartling. That's what Granny went live about. We saw her do it, Jill. She just did it. We just fucking saw her do it. She was denying it. That was the whole thing. She was totally fucking denying it. Like, why are you denying it? It's right here. And that's what Granny went live about. So they're all making it out like, oh my God, Granny caused this drama. No, Granny showed this. And that's what I'm saying, Gary. I'm not, I would never, I know that I stick up for people a lot. I always have, because what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And even if me and Granny weren't friends, I mean, we're not besties, but even if me and Granny weren't friends, I would still stick up for her on this. Because if this was me, every single person would show this thing, would show this post. Everyone. If this was if this was about me, 5 channels would fucking play it, would show it instantly. So the fact that they're acting like, how dare they, show it, and this is all on Granny. No, this isn't on Granny. This is exactly what Queen Bee did to me a couple of days ago with Aileen. It's the exact same situation. You fuck up and then you're going to blame someone else. No, fuck that. Fuck that. And that's exactly what's being done to Granny's watching. And I know Granny has problems with these people. I mean, I get it. No different than me having issues with fucking GW. But the reality is, exactly, Celine, the internet would break if it was me. There'd probably be 15 channels posting this. But if this was Granny's watching, you don't think Voices would fucking air this shit? Of course she would. So would TT, Natasha, and everybody else. Look what happened with fucking Lycan. Lycan's dick was passed all over, and it had nothing to do with Granny. Natasha talked about it. Other channels talked about it. Like, why? It's the same thing. But it's like none of these people want to look inside themselves. Like, nobody wants to fucking self-reflect. Try self-reflecting a bit. I actually like the friction. You crazy, Gary. Oh, my scan's complete. If someone was doing this, the Voices would be, exactly, Voices would be sending out packets. You both have different rules. Sit and take it until they speak about you all day, every day. I even take it then, Copa. I really do. I literally even take it then. When you lie on me like that, then I got a problem. You know, but like even what TT said about her non-existent cancer, it's fucking laughable. Like it's been proven 10 times over. I wouldn't even fucking address it. Like whatever. Think what you want. Have fun with it. That's the kind of shit I just laughable. But I'm not going to let a whole community think that Granny's Watching did something so wrong when all she did was show this. Now, should she have tagged her? No. I think that was an oversight that, you know, we didn't actually realize at the time. So I definitely would have told her don't tag, because then I'm kind of hypocritical. But I mean, she was just reading what this was. No big deal. How did Brittany not see it? I don't know. Catherine's brother released statements. Oh, did he? I didn't know that. But I mean, this is pretty heavy fucking. I mean, this is the mom. I'm sorry, as a mom, I see it differently. And honestly, if I fired an advocate and they went running to my twins' dad, I'd be fucking mortified. I'd be like, please don't work with her. This is what she's done. And if you can't have that mutual respect, tells me they don't have a relationship. Just saying. But it's almost 3 a.m. I'm tired. I got to get to bed. I will see you lovely, beautiful people tomorrow. Not going to be around much during the day because I have to get the website done. I have to make money. So website's half done. But if you go to energycandles.com, ENERGIE, order your amazing candles. You will not be disappointed. Just got new stuff in today. And that's why I got to finish the website. So choose peace. I agree, Thunder. So welcome new members. Thank you, Kim, for the super chat, PayPal's, Cash Apps. I will see you wonderful people tomorrow. And the website will be done. And Black Friday specials are going all month. And that's on the website, but I got to put some other stuff in. But Black Friday specials are going all month because of my cancer. So I'm going to take it all the way to the new year, probably to my birthday. So we're going to have some really good specials. So if you were thinking about ordering a candle before, now's the time to do it. All right. I will see you, and I'll let you guys know when the website's ready with all the specials. So I will see you beautiful people later. Have a wonderful night. Peace.